Good morning, everyone. How's the connection? We doing good?
We're solid.
Okay, good. Okay, so I am here today with my lovely model, Shelby. Today is really exciting because she is from my hometown. So I'm really excited. I begged her, and now she's here modeling for me today. So today's live is all about summer hair. So it's hot outside. You want to quickly be able to throw your hair up, but you still want it to be chic. I'm going to show you an easy way to throw even the longest hair up easily without a curling iron or anything like that, just a few Unite products, and make sure that it'll last all day. So as always, if you have any questions as the live is going on, feel free to type away. Mike will read them off to me. I'm also gonna, if we have some time, go over some other product hacks that are good for the summertime. So let's get started doing Miss Shelby's hair. So first thing you want to do, we're going to be throwing her hair up. So we're going to determine like where we want it to go. And like I said, this is supposed to be easy that she can do on herself to go out by the pool. So I'm just sectioning away the top of her head because she's got a lot of hair and I want to get it in a section that I can handle. So I just took from the ears up out of the way, and now we're gonna start getting this up into a ponytail. So no products to start with, although you could use like some 7 seconds detangling spray if you were having trouble getting through this, or even some U Dry Fresh is great. And her hair is super healthy, so it's combing really great. If she was doing this on herself at home, she could easily just like tip her head over and put this into a high ponytail. So the only thing you really have to determine at this point is like where on her hair it's gonna go. And for this look, I wanna make sure it's high enough because we're gonna do like a braided bun. So once I kind of have an idea where it's gonna go, then I'm gonna start combing these front pieces back to marry it with the rest of the hair. And then just keep combing away. If you just leave your hand open, it's really easy to just kind of like comb the hair back in to the style. And this is honestly going to be the hardest part of the whole look, is just getting it sleek and back where you want it. So some favorite products for slicking the hair back. I'm going to just attach a rubber band right now to hold this hair into place, although it is obviously not perfect. I'm going to put some product on it now. So some favorite products for slicking hair back would be the Unite U Oil or Unite Smooth and Shine. Both of these have a high shine finish. The U Oil in particular, if you put that on her hair, it's also going to have conditioning factors. So it's going to make it look really sleek, and it's also going to help make her hair healthier while she's laying by the pool. And then the Smooth and Shine, this has crushed pearl in it. It's going to add a lot of shine, and it's going to take all these flyaways back. But remember, this is just a by the pool look, so it doesn't have to be perfectly sleeked back. Neither of these have a lot of hold. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Smooth and Shine. And I'm just going to start like slicking her hair back. I feel like this is going to help it when I go to actually get the ponytail perfect. It's going to glide, like the brush will glide through the hair better. How we doing, Mike?
Fantastic. Got some hard eyes from Lauren Kelly, one of our lovely Unite TV models.
Ooh. Oh, Lauren, yes. Hi, Lauren. Okay. So now that we have that product in, you can see, I think you can see how it just gives it more of that sleek look that I'm going for. The brush just combs through and any little flyaways go right away. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I like this center part, so I'm not combing that out of my way yet. And then we're just, you know, brushing it up and into the pony. And then like always on these lives, we're doing the styles quickly so you get the idea. Okay, and then once I have that close to where I want it, we're just gonna go in with an elastic. I'm gonna make sure I'm using a thick elastic because if I used a small one, obviously like she's got too much hair for that, but also in the heat it could pop and then her whole updo would be gone. So you wanna be mindful of what kind of elastic you're using. You don't want it to pop in the heat. If I was doing this professionally, I could even use cording or something like that. But like I said, this is supposed to be a style that she could recreate on herself. So I'm happy with where that is. I'm not up here. I'm like down at her occipital bone because the bun is gonna go up there and we don't want her to have like hair jumping up like too high. So, okay, so now we're just going to attach the elastic. Just gonna make sure we have that pony where we want it. If there's any major issues, we can just go in with the comb and brush out any bubbles that we might see in the hair. Okay, now there's a couple quick, easy ways that you could do this style. I'm gonna show you guys a braided bun, but if she had more time and she wanted to be a little bit fancier, you could also curl this hair around a wand and then just after it's all curled, just messy put it up like that and it would be so cute and so quick. Spray some texturize on it, she'd be ready to go. So today we are doing the braided bun. So all you're gonna do is separate the hair into two. There's a couple things you could do. Like I was saying, you can use the U oil on it. This is gonna act as a conditioning agent in her hair, add shine and make it look really sleek. Or you could even use the 7-second mask. This is obviously gonna have a very greasy feel because it's a conditioning treatment, but it will dry on the hair, it'll still have shine, and then she's basically getting a deep conditioner while she's by the pool. So that's an option as well. Today we're gonna go in with the U oil and just rubbing it into my hands, taking this section, combing it through really good. I think I'm gonna fix this really quick before we get too far because that's gonna bug me. So I'm just gonna adjust that little bubble that's right there. There we go. And then I'm just gonna tighten that. Okay, back to where we were. Separating this into two. Taking this section and you're just gonna do a simple 3-strand braid. I want this to look like a sleek kind of braided updo, but another little hack would be if you wanted this to have more texture, you could spray texturizer on the braid right now or Expanda dust, and that would help add texture to it. Any of those ends that are sticking out are fine. That'll just be part of the updo. And then I'm just gonna take a clear elastic. Like I said, there is a chance that this would break in the heat, but I'm just kind of using that to hold my braid. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I think one really good tip with summer hairstyles is, like I said, using conditioners as your styling agent. They're gonna help make your hair look sleek, but it's also gonna condition it as you go. Also, another option would be to use some beach day spray. If her hair was wet and we put or even if it wasn't, if I sprayed beach day all over these braids and then when she took it out, she would have like the beach textury hair, so that's always an option. So basically, if you were doing this at home, you just created a ponytail and then you made 2 braids. Just about anybody could accomplish that, even Mike, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now these braids are gonna become our updo. So you're just gonna kind of see where you want them, to lay. And I mean, really, that's gonna be the whole of the look. So you're gonna stick a couple pins in and that's it. So you can imagine if she had conditioner on her hair and she laid out like this, that's like a mask on your hair all day. It would feel like silk afterwards. So on this part, you just wanna kind of play with like how much height you actually want. And then obviously you could decide, do I want some little fun tail pieces sticking out? Or do I want it all in the bun? So I kind of think it's fun with a little bit out. So yeah, you're just gonna place it kind of where you want it, holding it with your hand like that. And then the goal is gonna be to use as few bobby pins as possible because you want this to also be comfortable. So you're gonna go in with your bobby pin, wavy side down, taking a chunk of the hair and then just in through the elastic like that. Same thing, wavy side down, grabbing and in. I bet I could let go right now and it would be fine, but I'm not gonna try my luck. So we're gonna do one more on the bottom. So same thing, wavy side down, pulling the hair in through the elastic, and then one more over here. And then again, this is where you would decide if you want to leave it just a shiny, healthy looking braided bun, or you could spray texturizer on it to give it some extra texture if you wanted it on the messier side. I think I'm all about like having it sleek so that, like I said, you could do the conditioning treatment or any of the products that add like heat protection, UV protection. You could spray 7 seconds detangler on it if you wanted some extra protection. So we're gonna go in now and just do a little bit of the RePlay hairspray just to kind of hold it in place. And then that's it. She's ready for the pool. She looks very chic. She's ready to go. A couple other product tips that I could give you guys, since I said I would at the beginning, would be the dry shampoo. So you dry clear. If she was gonna wear a hat by the pool, you can always spray this inside of your hat, and it's gonna help prevent oil from building up on your hat throughout the day. So that's a great tip. It's also gonna help your hair not get as oily because you just prevented it from the hat and on your head. So you dry clear is great for that. And then, as I was saying, the Beach Day spray is great on wet hair with braids. So say she wanted to wear 2 braids down, she sprays this all over, she lays by the pool. Once it dries and she takes it out, it's gonna look like beach waves, like she's been at the, beach all day. And then for my extension, what are you laughing at?
That was great.
For my extension girlies, this is gonna be your best friend. I mean, even if you don't have extension, but especially for girls with extensions, You Dry Fresh. It's our dry conditioner. So people who have long hair or extensions, especially in the summertime, this turns into like a matted mess down here, probably even just having regular long hair. So you could just throughout the day, spray this on your hair. Just don't inhale it. And it's just gonna add shine and detangle any tangles that have come from the heat. So I don't know how long that was, but that was a very quick, chic updo. She's ready for the summer. If anybody has any questions, this video is gonna live on the Instagram page. It's also going to be on the website, on Unite TV.
Unite TV website, and it will be on YouTube.
So, and if you recreate this look, please tag us in it. I love to see it. And our next live is going to be a 7 seconds breakdown with me on, next Monday at 10 a.m. So if you've been wanting to know more about the 7 seconds line, tune in next week. We're gonna go through the whole thing. And then I'm just gonna turn her so you can get a look at this braided bun. Okay, I hope everyone has a good week. Thank you.